What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Q again, live and direct from the perfect Mother Nature weather. It's raining. Today's topic we're pretty much gonna be talking about how to turn your like negative mindset into a positive um, mindset. Pretty much when you're trying to focus on yourself and try to better yourself, you level up yourself on mentally, physically, emotionally, and stuff like that. To better like pretty much just try to get the best outcome you can possible in any way you can. Just being yourself and how you can pretty much stay level with all the rest of the world to where they're gonna the ones that you see the flaw in everything that you do, regardless if you're doing the right good thing or if you just being yourself in public or if you're trying to better yourself, they're gonna always trying to find the flaw in that or trying to bring you down and keep you in the same level as they are, which is down there. Everybody trying to come up from the rock bottom. So how you can pretty much convert your rock bottom situation into positive and slowly work your way up. No matter how long it takes, you just got to be patient. Patient is a virtue. So when you start having negative mindset and stuff like that, I always try to be positive. I always try to be think of it to where like you think you got it worse, but then there's big kids out there in Africa or Afghanistan to where they live every day in a battle zone. Remembering that kind of stuff would also push you and see make you think not only are you blessed that you're able to like wake up another day, because not a lot of people are can't say that or don't even realize that, but it makes you think that all right, I'm over here thinking bad about my situation, not knowing that there's other people that's got it worse. You know, right now with the rain and stuff like that, it'll bring up some past memories to where you enjoy with your loved ones and stuff like that. But now you just gotta look at it to where instead of reminiscing about that to where it brings your feeling down and stuff like that, you just gotta be like, man, it sure is nice though, just being alone and being strong about it, because it makes you soak in that moment. Makes you soak every minute of it to where or every second of it to where you're just like, man, this is nice. This is very relaxing and soothing, not only to the mind but to the soul. You can also meditate on it to where this. I just got done doing some of that stuff, and not in a million years would I ever thought that I would be able to like or be up here, doing these kind of videos and expressing it and showing the world how I slowly work my way up from being from the bottom pit, stuff like that. I still consider myself that I still am to where regardless of if I'm up here mentally or spiritually stuff like that, I still consider myself, like I'm still at rock bottom, because when I put my mindset into that level, and then also combining with the being positive about it, the only thing I can see, the only vision I got is, man, you're gonna be at the very top. You're gonna elevate yourself to a level to where it's beyond like my imagination. That's how I see it. Because if I keep telling myself that I'm at the rock bottom, but even though I know that I'm working my way up, it's gonna make me want to either speed up my work process or healing process, or it's gonna like make me think that I'm still down here. But literally, I can feel myself being better and being more happy and like being joyful about everything, just being grateful, being humble about everything. Um, I pretty much tricked my mind into thinking that I'm still here to hurry up and elevate it to where I need to slow down some more. To where that's why I was talking about the other video where your body needs to be balanced with your vessel needs to be balanced with your spiritual like or emotionally and stuff like that. So when you trick your mind into that into doing that kind of stuff, you won't even realize how much like of a hurdle you jumped and then came across and then get to a point where you're at, and it's still going to trick your mind into thinking that you're not done yet, because you still haven't received everything that you're destined to have, or you have a feeling to where your self-worth, when they say your self-worth, that you are like destined to be somebody or something. You don't know what it is, but don't rush yourself into it. That's how you get yourself hurt, thinking that you got to do all these stuff and then you got to go through all these stuff. Oh, you like, of course you're gonna go through your like struggles and all that stuff, but those will come at it by itself. It will come to you, and when the time is right. That's why. they say, when you better yourself and you have this kind of mindset and you like work on yourself, you won't believe how much like of a like m- how much you magnetize whatever it is that you try to manifest into your life, to where whatever it is you try your goals or success or love or anything, all that will manifest itself once you work on yourself, because it's all within you. Like I keep saying with everything, to why they in the Star Wars, that's why they say, "May the Force be with you." Because if you go and work like whatever's in you, if you can like slowly dig deep, dig, dig, dig deep in there, and then find it, and then try and work on it. That's why a lot of people be hating on you for no reason, or like all of a sudden they just like ghost you or not want nothing to do with you, because it's within this. They can't dig within themselves. They can't find it within themselves, and then it also has a lot to do with the man upstairs, because everybody's got like skeleton in their closet. I had some skeleton in my closet. All I did was ask for forgiveness and just let him steer my ship. And then all I got to do now is just go get it, which is in here, which not a lot of people are willing to do the work for it as well. To where failing to realize that in order for you to be something or get something done, you gotta put in the work. And then just like all the handymans out there, to where they understand what I'm saying, or even girls and stuff like that, to where if you're doing something, if you're fixing something, well, this pretty much goes into handyman like philosophy. But if you're a mechanic and stuff like that, you know that if you're working on an engine, even a small little engine, and then in order for when you take that apart, when it's been torn apart, that's when you hit rock bottom. In order for you to get all that back together and be successful at it, you have to take your time. Otherwise, you are going to miss steps, or you're going to miss some parts and all that stuff. So when you miss that part, all you're gonna do is once you get up here, elevate yourself and then like better yourself and stuff like that. But if you're missing certain parts or a few parts, a few screws, that right there, it's not gonna work. It might work a little bit, but it's not gonna work long in the long run. So that's why they say don't ever take shortcuts. So when people, when people come into like hardship and stuff like that, that's why most people don't want to work in like put in work and whatever it is they trying to accomplish, and then be the better version of themselves or be successful in business and stuff like that. Baby steps. But all those baby steps are those ones where most people skip, because when people come into hardship, they don't want to go through the hardship. They just want it to be done already, to where now if they can't do it and then they look over here and somebody else is doing it, that's where the hate and jealousy comes from. Like, how's he doing it? And then that's why they just start watching what he's doing, so that way they can, kind of slowly. All right, maybe I did this part. Maybe they can work on themselves slowly, which is a good way. To where if whatever this person is, yourself or me, whatever this person is doing, that's taking their time, they're slowly thinking about that stuff. Whatever it is they're doing, and then it reflects on other people to where they can fix themselves, slowly. Shoot, by all means, look at what I'm doing, because there's nothing wrong I'm doing, even though like you're hating on me just because I'm trying to fix whatever it is that I need to fix in order for me to get this engine going. So when people, those are the stuff that people look at it in a negative way, just because they see other people trying to fix themselves or trying to fix whatever they're doing, and then they're gonna get it right, and they see that that person is actually focused on what they're working on. That's negative to them. But that's being those are the negative thinking that people have, to where instead of being grumpy and be bitter about you not finding the problem or solution to whatever it is you're trying to fix, either yourself or your business or being successful or anything. Instead of getting mad and frustrated because you don't know how to do it, that's the negative part. People get mad and they start hating on other people, just because the not other people and whoever it is they see that's working their way. So when they see that stuff, and they're not going to be happy about it. But you can't really fix those people. You can't. There's nothing you can do about them. There's literally nothing you can do about them. All you can do is just try to be kind about it, be humble about it, saying, "Hey, if you need help, I'm right here." Like, but they can't see that. It's what because now it comes to spiritual warfare, because it's within the demon himself, to where they're not ready to. That demon does not want to get rid of their body. That demon does not. It's all that negativity that's in your head, envious, hate, jealousy, hate, all that is all within the demon within yourself, to where you have to fix that. And most people do not. Most demons do not want to let go of whatever it is or whoever it is they got to hold on to. So if you got a lot of strong demons in you and stuff like that, it's not gonna work. Those are all the negativity that you need to work on yourself. You know, all it takes for you to just ask forgiveness from the man upstairs. Real talk. Real talk. It's now it doesn't change me personally. No, it does not change me personally. Like the person that I am, to where whatever it is that if I want to express the way I want to express it, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. You see what I'm saying? Is that's just me. That's just me. Like I can't help it. You might not like it, but shoot, if that's the way I felt like it and express it at that moment, that's just the way I express it. So with that being negative, then but you can still put that mindset into negativity to whatever situation you're in. If you're at the rock bottom and stuff like that, just think positive about it, and then be positive. And then if you see somebody trying to climb up from that rock bottom pit that you both are in and stuff like that, don't drag them down. Help that person go up. Help that person go up. Because once he goes up there, guess what that person is gonna do? He's gonna throw that rope down. I'm the type of person to where I'm gonna throw that rope down. So if you're like, hey, you help me up, I'm gonna help you out. You know what I'm saying? But if it's just me by myself, right? If we're in a rock bottom pit and then I'm just being happy over here, just thinking to myself, focus, but not doing what everybody else doing at the very rock bottom, which is the earth and stuff like that. If it's just me trying to get up there out of that rock bottom pit, out of that well, which is the world. If it's me just trying to get up there by myself, before I even trying to go up that well and stuff like that, I will not hesitate to ask if anybody wants to help first. Which nobody say, man, ain't nobody gonna do it. And nobody's even thinking, nobody's even having that kind of mindset to even want to get out of the rock bottom because everybody's comfortable. Everybody's comfortable where they're at. Man, we've been doing this for years. This is our routine, which is also leads to matrix. We've been doing this for years. We're comfortable with it. We got enough to where we're just gonna stay over here at that level, at the rock bottom pit. Now, when they see somebody else over there pondering and then thinking to themselves, man, I can do this. That's why everybody start hating and make fun of other people and then laugh at them and then think that that person is a joke, saying, look, he's over here having a magic Peter Pan world over here, thinking that he can come up with a way to come out of the well. Shit, like they with the crab bucket, same exact thing. But shit, if he think he can come out of here from that rock bottom pit in that well, he over here having imagination. Imagination gets you far, bro. Real talk. Your imagination is strong as hell too. That can get you far. So once you get that to where now when somebody else, and then when they see him, he's slowly climbing up that pit. That's when people start looking at him and it's trying to find a way to pull him back. But not a lot of people will notice. So that's why only certain people out of that whole group, or it might not be any of them, that was willing to elevate that person up, knowing that once that person get up with that help that they're giving them, the type of person that can come right there being creative and then using imagination and then having a positive mindset that I can, man, ain't no way I'm gonna rot in this hell. No, there's no way. If other person had tried to elevate that person up, being positive and stuff like that, knowing that person is being positive, because that person did not give up. This whole negative environment that he was in, he did not give up. The whole time he had hope. He had hope and a positive mindset, knowing that there's hope from the man upstairs, giving them the mindset that to know that there's hopes everywhere. I'm telling you, there's hopes everywhere. So when nobody else realizes that, but that person slowly elevated on his way up, if nobody helped him, guess what? He's gonna be up there. He ain't gonna drop the rope down. He's gonna say, figure it out yourself. Go through the same struggles and hardship. Those are the hardships I had to go through in order for me to realize that there's hope. No matter what situation you're in, no matter how hard your life seems to be. Turn negative into positive. Make something out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Become somebody out of nobody. You know what I mean? Because you might be like nobody, like everybody else think. That's why these earthly things and stuff like that, everybody think they're stuck in that pit, thinking that I'm good, I'm comfortable, I got all the money in the world and stuff like that. No, man, you won't have all the money in the world, but with your mindset and you're not spiritually lined up, and you're not happy, you ain't got the joy, the true happiness. This is how you rich. It's facts. Energy is the new currency. Facts. Look that up. So when this person right here, that's how you get all that energy, to where if you can build up all that hope and all that dream and all that imagination that people are looking at you and thinking that you are nobody, but you turn that negative, all that negative thinking, you took all of that as a motivation, fuel to my fire. When you take all of that and then put it in here, that's why they say, may the force be within you. When you take all of that and put it in here and elevate yourself mentally, spiritually, align everything up, that's when you know you're going to get to the very, very top of that well. And you're going to look down at everybody. Not that I'm going to say I'm going to look down, because I'm not that type of person. I'm just that type of person to be like, yeah, I got it up here. Now, once I get up there and stuff like that, everybody down there hating, mad, man, shoot. And then they're going to expect you to, like, give you handouts, throw the rope down and stuff like that. No, motherfucker, you got me tripping. But anyways, well, once you get up here, but only certain people will slowly elevate you. When they see that you struggle and they trying to elevate you a little bit, those are the people that might get a little bit of handout. That's a promise. The whole world is a test. I'm telling you, the whole thing and everything. God is trying to give everybody hope, knowing that his righteous way is a way of living in order for you to get up here and be living nothing but a happy, joyful life. Regardless if you ain't got no money, man, I might make it up to the top of the well with no money at all. But guess what? I'm still happy I got out that pit. I accomplished that pit that everybody else is being stuck in there. Everybody else being stuck in there, being comfortable, thinking that they got it all. When it's the same repetitive, same thing, it's not gonna grow. It's not gonna grow. It's like roots of the tree. You put a root in the tree in a pot, that tree can grow only so much, however big that pot is. Small fish in a tank, however big that tank is, that's how big that fish is gonna get. That's it. Knowing that that fish is capable of growing a little bit bigger and bigger. Big fish in a small pond. That's all it is. Now with timing and stuff, that when they're being patient, that pond will slowly, with God's way, to where that pond may be small, to where a lot of fish are just staying at the same size. But the big fish, when that pond was once full, because the world was once full, to where everybody was not living this sinful life. But if that big fish that is trying to get out of that pond, and then that pond is slowly draining, that's how the world is. The world is slowly draining. With hope and prayer and then faith in the man upstairs, he will make sure that that pond gets flooded for that big fish can escape to a bigger pond. And what's that big fish gonna do? It's gonna grow and grow. That's all it is. That's as real as it gets. Most people would say, man, there's no way that little pond right there is ever gonna. You never know with God's power, bro. All the blessing come from the man upstairs. So, all right, till the next video. I just thought I'd share that today with this nice weather right here. Shout out to all the people, the couples that having this kind of cuddly weather and stuff like that. That's what's up. If you can sit down with your kids and all that stuff and just embrace the moment, every second of it, and enjoy all this right here, you're blessed. But if you're not, then you got your mind stuck on your addiction with the worldly stuff. So till the next video, peace.